At the beginning where it showed the shrine that made sense at the end, I thought the camera was a bit shaky and a bit jerky, and it could have done with a tripod, so it was quite a smooth kind of look round view of the guitar and the shrine. But I like how the beginning and the end of the shrine scene made sense right at the end, and it was kind of a good scene at the beginning because it kind of got you thinking. At the end where you saw the doctors, and just before the heart monitor went off indicating that he'd obviously died, where the doctor says at least he'll get the fame he wanted, it kind of made sense, and it was just a clever little scene. The use of the same song throughout the film kind of makes it smooth along together quite well, and it makes it make more sense. I thought the nurses' costumes at the end were really good because it showed that it was obviously like a doctor's surgery or a hospital or A&E, and I thought the use of the stethoscopes was quite good. The props inside the music room made it look quite professional and realistic. I think nearing the end where Zach fainted, and he coughed up blood, I got a little confused. I thought for some reason his hands had been slashed, which didn't really make much sense. And the way he fainted into the chair made it look like it had been rehearsed. If he fell onto the floor, with a mattress that wasn't visible underneath, that was out of the shot, if he fell onto that it would have looked a little more realistic, or if he'd just fainted on the spot, just down collapsed, instead of into a chair. It was quite confusing because it never really told you what the characters' names were. It was very kind of spaced out in the way they mentioned their names. It was very bare minimum for the naming. In the radio scene where it went from Zach to radio, and zoomed in a bit more as soon as it went from shot to shot, and it looked like Zach was shocked, it did add a little bit of suspense to it, in the way that his face had just gone blank, just what's happening. Name Dead Famous is quite clever, yeah.